we go. All right, we got Erica's Invitation. That's a good pull. Special illustration rare right there. Nice.
Research isn't done yet. Stay tuned. Alright guys, I'm Andy with Northwoods TCG, and thanks for joining me. Hopefully you liked my little shenanigans at the beginning, but let's get down into the real details of this particular video, which is going to be the hit rate of Pokemon 151, the different products. So I broke this video down into all the different products of Pokemon 151. We're going to see the pull rates from these particular products. We're going to take a look at where they were hit, whether it was in the EX, EX full art trainers, and art rares. We're going to keep that one category, and then we're going to be looking at the higher end hits, which are going to be that gold, that secret art trainers, and of course the secret art Pokemon. So I figured it'd be a good breakdown for it to see the high end hits versus the low end hits and see how well these boxes actually stack up to each other. So when it comes down to it, the data came from several different sources. I was using YouTube, I was using Instagram, I was using TikTok, I was using Twitch. I use a lot of different sources to get the data on this, and it's nationwide and also Canada and Australia. So there's a lot of different data points coming into this just to see a well encompassed view of what we're seeing in these products. I figured it was a good, fair way of doing it. It's not my pull rates, it's not a regional, it's not like all in California or all in Texas and all on the East Coast. This is a worldwide English. The only thing I don't have is I know of is a UK company doing, or UK breaker doing anything like this, but a lot of Canada, a lot of Australia, a lot of United States, all of which is the data that's coming into this particular information. So once again, we sampled a lot of different products. I've watched a lot of YouTube videos, which is why I put that intro into here. There's been a lot of time spent on getting this data points for this video, but I really wanted to see in a Pokemon product, and I thought Pokemon 151 was a good one to do it on, which products are going to give you the best hit rates and give you the best opportunities at those high-end cards or low-end cards if that's what you're looking for. So we're going to kick into the first product, which is going to be this one. All right, so the first product on the list may be surprising to some, but others are probably right on board with this one, is going to be the Pokemon 151 Ultra Premium Collection Box. That's right, this thing only had a 25.61% hit rate out of 82 boxes that I watched. That's a total of 1,312 packs, because there's 16 packs per box. So once again, not the best hit rates comparatively, but 25% still isn't bad. It's the worst one on the list, but 25.61% is not too bad. The thing that I have against this particular box is where the hit rates are coming from. When you are getting the hits are coming about 95.83 in the 1-star tier. So you're looking at that EX full art trainers, and of course those art rares. Lots of them out there, lowest price on the scale. For a high-end product, it's just not giving you the hits for those high-end 2-star cards that you're looking for. And we're looking at about a 4.17% in that upper tier. So you're looking at that gold, that SAR trainers, and of course the SAR Pokemon. Just not the hit rates in that area where you really would like to be seeing them for the price of the product. So once again, this is what we're seeing. Some people may be surprised by this in Pokemon 151 in that UPC. Other people, I think this has been a discussion we've had of that the pull rates just are not there in this particular product. Next one we're going to jump into is going to be this box. All right, moving on to the next product, we got the 151 Zaptos box. That's right. This is another one of those products that got about a 25.65% hit rate. Not too bad. Once again, we're sitting about a 25% hit rate on these particular products. It's still not horrible, but you really like to see something better than that sometimes when it comes down to that. But the one thing I do like that's a little bit better on the Zapdos boxes versus UPC is we are seeing more hits down up in that SAR category. So you can see we got 83.67% of the hits are down in that EX and AR territory, while we got about 16.33% of the hits are moving up into that gold to SAR category. So once again, those higher hits, a little bit better hit rates in these particular boxes. Still, we got about 191 of these boxes I saw opened. That's a total of 3 packs per each one, and you're getting 573 pack glimpse at this particular product. Out of that, 147 of them actually had hits inside of them. Now, I didn't do double bangers, so let me be clear on this right now in the video. If there's a double banger, I took the best hit out of that particular box. So I didn't feel it was fair to double up on a pack, because we're really looking at the hit rates and the packs in each pack individually. It may be wrong. Some people may disagree with that. But once again, I'm looking at how many packs get hits and what percentage of those were hits. So once again, and where we were getting the higher end tiers on those hit rates. So once again, we're looking at about 25.65% on the Zaptos box. We're going to go ahead and kick her into the next one, which is going to be this. So the next one I got on the list is going to be the Pokemon 151 Alakazam box. That's right, this was another one of those products that came out. I saw a total of 183 of these particular boxes open. There's 3 packs per box, giving me a total of 549 packs. And out of that 549 packs, we got a total of 151 hits. What does that turn out to be? That ends up being 27.5%. Once again, we're not doing big climbs, but there is a little bit of an increase between the first two and the third one here. The other thing is, too, is that we're looking pretty consistent with what we're seeing with the Zaptos box. We're seeing about 82.78% down in that full art range, that 1-star range of the card spectrum. And we got about 17.22% moving up into that gold to SAR category. So those 2-star hits that people really want, 2 and 3-star hits. Once again, great little box. I think it's fun. You get the cool little promo and things like that. But overall, we're still not seeing the heavy hitters that climbing over that 30% on this particular product. Next thing we're going to move into is going to be this one. All right, guys, so the next product I got, I did not do the Pokemon Center ETB. It's just the regular 151 Pokemon Elite Trainer box, and this is going to give us a total of 157 of these I watched opened. That gave us 9 packs for each one, a total of 1,413 packs. Now, we got a total pull rate on 399 packs, which turns out to be about 28.24%. Once again, we're slowly climbing up the scale. And once again, we're seeing pretty consistent results when it comes down to it. And we're sitting at about 83.21% for that EX to Art Rare section of it. And then we saw it go back to about that 16.79% for the gold to the SAR category. So once again, it seems like we're seeing a little trend you'll see coming up through all this data. But once again, we're sitting at about 28.424% hit rate on this particular product, and that's not bad. Once again, we're sitting right where we should be, I believe, in these particular packs. And once again, middle of the road. We're right at the middle point right now. We're going to see the next one here is going to be the second one sharing that middle point, and it's going to be pretty similar coming down to it, which is going to be this one. All right, guys, now we made it down to this one, which is going to be the Pokemon 151 6-pack bundle. So I saw a total of 200 of these be opened, and there was a total of 6 packs per each one, and that gave us a total of 1,200 packs sampling. And we got a total of 344 hits in this particular packs. That gives us a total of 28.67% hit rate on these. What are we seeing with the distribution again? Well, we're seeing about 86.34% sitting down in that EX to AR range. And then we're going to jump up to a total of 13.66% coming up in that gold and SAR range. So once again, a good distribution. We're sitting right there about consistent with most of the products when it comes down to it, which is what you would be hoping to expect when it comes down to products in general. You should be seeing a rough playing field where everything kind of falls into the same categories, and it's good to see that kind of results on some of these products. So the next one we're going to jump into is going to be this one. All right, guys, here we are at the binder collection. That's right, this is the Pokemon 151 binder collection, a nice little thing. It gave you 3 packs, and of course that nice little binder inside of it to collect your Pokemon 151. I saw a total of 142 of these products open. There are 3 packs per product, and they gave me a total sampling of 426 packs. Out of those 426 packs, we saw 126 of them hit, and that means we got a 29.58% hit rate on these particular boxes. Once again, we're seeing a similar gathering of actual numbers, which is going to be anything from that EX to that AR. We're sitting at about 86.51%, and anything from that gold to that SAR, we're sitting at about 13.49%. Once again, we're seeing pretty consistent on that part of it. And once again, not a bad product if you're looking for that binder. Definitely paying a little bit extra for those 3 packs at the end of the day. But that's looking at a 29.58% hit rate. We're going to move on to the next one, which is going to be this one. All right, guys, we are down to the last 2 products. But before we go any further, I'm going to remind you that if you've made it this far in the video and you like this kind of information for yourselves, be sure you hit that subscribe, hit that notify, and last but not least, hit that like. Hopefully, I've earned your subscription today. Also, I will be putting the full information PDF of the Excel sheet into the members file. So for 99 cents, you can join the channel. You'll get access to the full data of this particular item. And that way you guys can check out all the numbers to see where all the hit rates were on these particular products. So if you're looking for a specific item or looking for some specific cards, let's say you're looking for art rares, you know what products are getting the best hits for those particular items. So Once again, that 99-cent membership helps the channel out, gets you the cool emojis to put in on the lives. And last but not least, I'm going to start throwing data like this up for people in that actual membership. So, without further ado, let's kick into the next two, which are going to be this one. All right, guys, here we are in the next product, which is going to be the Pokemon 151 poster collection. That's right, I saw 54 of these be opened. That's a total of 3 packs per product and gives you a sampling size of 162 packs. Out of that 162 packs, I saw 49 of those packs hit for a total of 30.25% hit rate out of those packs. Once again, we're going to see a very similar conglomeration of numbers. You're going to see a total of 85.71 in that EX to AR range. And then from that gold to SAR range, you're going to see a total of 14.29%. So once again, we're falling right into the same rhythm when it comes down to it. Even though I got a smaller sampling, the numbers are staying pretty consistent, but the hits are a little bit better. Once again, might be the smaller sampling size. This was my least sampled product out of all of them that I could find. But overall, that's what we're looking at out of the ones I did view, which is 30.25%. Now, we're going to come down to the last product. So drum roll, please, as we roll into the next one, which is going to be this one. Now, if most people haven't figured it out by now by the list, the only one that's left is going to be the Pokemon 151 tins. That's right. I saw a total of 312 of these tins be opened. There's 2 per tin. Gives you 624 pack sampling. And out of that 624, 290 of them had hits inside of them. And that's a total of 46.47%. And when it comes down to the breakdown, we are seeing a really good sampling moving up on one and down on the other. So from the EX to the AR, we're sitting at 74.14%. And in the gold to the SAR section, we're seeing a 25.86%. I will tell you from personal experience, these tins have been fire compared to any other product that I've opened in Pokemon 151. So if you have not found these tins and have not opened these tins, I would definitely be looking for them at your local store if you can still get your hands on them. Once again, they have been really, really good hits. Lots of those big cards that you're looking for. So if you're trying to get those golds, SAR trainers, and you're trying to get those SAR Pokemon cards, those 2 to 5 or 2 to 3 star Pokemon cards, you need to be looking at these tins. I mean, you're getting a 25% hit rate out of a 50%, 25% hit rate of that size out of a 50% hit rate almost on these particular products. And like I said, a lot of people have made the comments in different locations that I've been to that say those tins are bringing fire. And from what I have seen on live streams all over the place, they are bringing fire. So once again, if these are something you're looking for, these are definitely the tins you want to be going for if you're looking for the hits. And once again, I would get them quick because if more people kind of notice this, they're going to disappear rather quickly. So without further ado, we're going to kick over to the main screen. And once again, I'd like to thank everybody that's joined us so far. Hopefully this data is good for you guys. Hopefully this helps you out and definitely does say that some products are better than others. Once again, when we see the most expensive product sitting there at a 25.61% hit rate, but in the best product sitting at 46.47, it's quite a difference in the hit percentages coming down to it. And that means that there are some really good opportunities in those tins. Overall, most of the other products fell right in line. Like I would expect to see most products falling into that little sampling size. Between 25 and 30, I think is pretty typical. And seeing the distribution of the lower end, like 2-star cards or 3-star cards, all kind of filling into the same location. So once again, that sampling size seems very secure, seems right where it should be. Overall, I think that the hit rates are probably right where they should be, except for those tins, which just blow everything out of the water in comparison. But that is something that we've been hearing quite a bit when it comes down to these products. So once again, guys, if you guys are looking for the hits and you want to get those SARs and those gold cards, definitely be checking out those tins. Those are where the money's at. UPCs, probably not the best place to be going for your hits. Definitely a cool little collector's item, but overall, just not exactly what people are looking for them big hit products. Once again, guys, hopefully some good information. If it was, hopefully I've earned your subscription today, and if I have, make sure you hit that subscribe button before you leave. Also, hit that notify so you know when we're bringing up new stuff onto the channel. And last but not least, make sure you hit that like button. Just as a reminder before I leave, live Tuesday, 9 p.m. Central Time here on the channel, and we'll see you next time here on Northwoods TCG.